Welcome to Max online class. Trigonometric ratio. In a right angle triangle, AB is the opposite side. AB is the opposite side, BC is the adjacent side, AC is the hypotenuse side. Sin theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent side. Cosecant theta is equal to hypotenuse by opposite side. Secant theta is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side. Cot theta is equal to adjacent by opposite side. Reciprocal trigonometric ratio. Sin theta is equal to 1 by cosecant theta. Cos theta is equal to 1 by secant theta. Tan theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. Cot theta. Tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta, which is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta, which is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Cosecant theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. Secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. Cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta or cos theta by sin theta. Horizontal line we call it as x-axis, and the vertical line we call it as y-axis. This is 0 degree, 90, 180, 270 and 360. This is first quadrant, second, third, fourth quadrant. First quadrant lies between 0 and 90 degree. First quadrant lies between 0 and 90 degree, that is 90 minus theta. The second quadrant lies between 90 and 180, that is 90 plus theta or 180 minus theta. Third quadrant lies between 180 and 270, that is 180 plus theta or 270 minus theta. The fourth quadrant lies between 270 and 360. That is 270 plus theta or 360 minus theta, we can write. This is on full rotation. Full rotation means 360 degree. After completing one rotation, the next one is 360 plus theta. In first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. And in the second quadrant, sin and cosecant, sin theta and cosecant theta are positive. Other trigonometric ratios are negative. And in the third quadrant, tan and cot theta are positive. Other four trigonometric ratios are negative. And in the fourth quadrant, cos and secant theta are positive. But in the other trigonometric ratios are negative. Then 90 degree and 270 degree, that trigonometric ratios changes. See, for example, sin theta becomes cos theta becomes sin theta. Cosecant theta becomes secant theta and secant theta becomes cosecant theta. Tan theta becomes cot theta becomes tan theta. In 90 and 270 degree, trigonometric ratios changes. But in 180 and 360 degree, trigonometric ratios remain same. That is sin minus theta means minus sin theta. Cos minus theta means cos theta. Tan minus theta means minus tan theta. Sin pi by 2 means 90. Sin 90 minus theta cos theta. Cos 90 minus theta means sin theta. Tan 90 minus theta cot theta. Sin 90 plus theta cos theta. Cos 90 plus theta minus sin theta. Tan 90 plus theta minus cot theta. Sin pi, pi means 180. 180 minus theta. Sin 180 minus theta sin theta. Cos 180 minus theta minus cos theta. Tan 180 minus theta minus tan theta. Sin 180 plus theta minus sin theta. Cos 180 plus theta minus cos theta. Tan 180 plus theta tan theta. Sin 3 pi by 2 means 270. 270 minus theta minus cos theta. Cos 270 minus theta minus sin theta. Tan 270 minus theta cot theta. Sin 270 plus theta minus cos theta. Cos 270 plus theta sin theta. Tan 270 plus theta cot theta. Sin 360 minus theta minus sin theta. Cos 360 minus theta cos theta. Tan 360 minus theta minus tan theta. Sin 360 plus theta sin theta. Cos 360 plus theta cos theta. Tan 360 plus theta tan theta. Find the values of subdivision 1 sin 480. First of all, you have to find how many 360s are there in 480. In 480, only one 360s. So 480 can be written as 360 plus 120. 360 plus 120. 360 plus 180 is in the form of 360 plus theta. 360 plus theta lies in the first quadrant. In first quadrant, all are positive. In first quadrant, all are positive. So sin 360 plus theta. Sin 360 plus theta means sin theta. So sin 120 degree. Sin 120 can be written as 90 plus 30. Sin 90 plus 30 degree. 90 plus theta. Sin 90 plus theta. It is in the form of sin 90 plus theta. Sin 90 plus theta lies in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, sin positive. Second quadrant, sin positive. So sin 90 plus theta means cos theta. So cos 30 degree. The value of cos theta is root 3 by 2. Subdivision 2, sin minus 1110 degree. This is the form of sin of minus theta. Sin minus theta can be written as minus sin theta. Sin minus theta means minus sin theta. So sin minus 1110 degree can be written as minus sin 1110 degree. Then you have to find how many 360s are there. Here 3 360s are there. So you can write 3 into 360 plus 3 into 360 means 1080. So 1080 plus 30. So 1110 can be written as 3 into 360 plus 30 degree. Which is equal to, we can consider this as 360 plus theta. 360 plus theta is in first quadrant. In first quadrant, all are positive. All are positive. So you keep this minus sign as it is. So sin 360 plus theta means sin theta. So sin 30 degree. Sin 30, the value of sin 30 is 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2. Subdivision 3, cos 300 degree. Cos 300 can be written as cos 270 plus 30. 270 plus 30. Which is equal to 270 plus 30. That 270 plus 30 lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos positive. So cos positive. But 270 plus theta, cos 270 plus theta can be written as sin theta. Cos 270 plus theta is sin theta. So cos 270 plus 30 degree equal to sin 30 degree. The value of sin 30 is 1 by 2. Subdivision 4, tan 1050. In 1150 there are 3 360s are there. So 1050 can be written as 3 into 360 minus 30. 3 into 360, 1080. So 1080 minus 30, 1050. We consider this as 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta means it lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos only positive. So this must be negative. So minus tan theta. Tan 360 minus theta means tan minus tan theta. So minus tan 30. The value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Minus 1 by root 3. Then subdivision 5, cot 660. Cot 660 can be written as cot 360 into 2. 360 into 2, 720. 720 minus 60, 660. So this is the form of cot 360 minus theta. Cot 360 minus theta. Cot 360 minus theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos and secant only positive. So this must be negative. So minus cot 60. The value of cot 60 is 1 by root 3. So minus 1 by root 3. Subdivision 6, tan 19 pi by 3. Pi means 180. So tan 19 by 3 into 180. On simplification, you will get tan 90 into 60 degree. 90 into 60 degree, 1140. 1140 can be written as 3 into 360 plus 60. 3 into 360 plus 60. 3 into 360, 1080. 1080 plus 60, 1140 degree. We consider this one as 360. So 360 plus theta. Tan 360 plus theta, tan theta. 360 plus theta means it lies in the first quadrant. In first quadrant all are positive. So this must be positive. Tan 60 degree. Tan 60 degree equal to root 3. Subdivision 7. Sin minus 11 pi by 3. This is the form of sin minus theta. Sin minus theta means minus sin theta. So sin minus 11 pi by 3 can be written as minus sin 11 pi by 3. Here substitute the value of pi. Here the pi is 180 degree. So this must be written as minus sin 11 by 3 into 180. On simplification, you will get minus sin 11 into 60. 11 into 60, 660 degree minus sin 660 degree. 660 degree can be written as minus sin 360 plus 300. 360 plus 300. 360 plus 300. This is the form of 360 plus theta. 360 plus theta, it lies in the first quadrant. In first quadrant, all are positive. So 360 plus theta, sin 360 plus theta means sin theta. So minus sin 300. Sin 300 can be written as sin 360 minus 60. 360 minus 60. This is the form of sin 360 minus theta. Sin 360 minus theta, it lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos only positive. So this must be negative. So already one negative sign is there. So it becomes positive. So this becomes sin 360. The value of sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Second sum, 5 by 7, 2 root 6 by 7 is a point on the terminal side of an angle theta in standard position. Determine the trigonometric function values of angle theta. 5 by 7, 2 root 6 by 7 is a point on the terminal side of an angle theta in standard position. First of all, you have to plot this point in a graph. 5 by 7, 2 root 6 by 7 lies in the first quadrant. And then name it as A. The origin as O. And then join OA. Then join AB. 5 by 7, 2 root 6 by 7. This is x and y. X comma y. So 5 by 7 you have taken as OB. Then AB equal to 2 root 6 by 7. In this forms a right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, use Pythagoras theorem. We know that OA square is equal to AB square plus OB square. Then AB is 2 root 6 by 7 whole square plus OB 5 by 7 whole square. 2 root 6 whole square means 24 by 7 square means 49 plus 5 by 7 whole square means 25 by 49. Then add the numerator. Then you have 49 by 49. Cancel the numerator and denominator by 49. Then you have 1. OA square is equal to 1. Then OA is equal to 1. OA is equal to 1. Then we want to find all the trigonometric function. First you have to find sin theta. Sin theta means opposite by hypotenuse. This is theta and the angle opposite. This is the opposite side, adjacent and hypotenuse. This is opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Here opposite side is 2 root 6 by 7 and hypotenuse is 1, so 2 root 6 by 7. Then cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is 5 by 7 by hypotenuse 1, so 5 by 7 equal to 5 by 7. Then tan theta means opposite by adjacent, opposite 2 root 6 by 7, then adjacent 5 by 7. Cancel the numerator and denominator by 7 table, so you have 2 root 6 by 5. Then cosecant theta means 1 by sin theta, which is equal to 1 by, here sin theta is 2 root 6 by 7, take reciprocal, then you have 7 by 2 root 6. Then secant theta means 1 by cos theta, substitute the values, which is equal to 1 by 5 by 7, then take reciprocal, so you have 7 by 5. Cot theta means 1 by tan theta, which is equal to 1 by tan theta 2 root 6 by 5, take reciprocal, so you have 5 by 2 root 6. Third sum, find the value of other 5 trigonometric function. Subdivision 1, cos theta is equal to minus 1 by 2. Theta lies in the first quadrant. Now this is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. This is first one, second, third, fourth quadrant. First quadrant all are positive, all the trigonometric functions are positive. In second quadrant, sine and cosecant theta are positive. Sine theta and cosecant theta are positive. Other trigonometric functions are negative. In third quadrant, tan and cot theta, tan theta and cot theta are positive. Other trigonometric functions are negative. In fourth quadrant, cos and secant theta are positive. Other 4 trigonometric functions are negative. But in the question, cos theta is equal to minus 1 by 2. We know that cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is 1 and the hypotenuse side is 2. Theta lies in the third quadrant. Theta lies in the third quadrant means tan theta and cot theta are positive. Tan theta and cot theta are positive. Consider a right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, adjacent side is 1 and the hypotenuse side is 2. We want to find the opposite side. So for that you have to use Pythagoras theorem. In Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AC square minus BC square. AC is 2, so 2 square minus BC is 1 square. 2 square means 4 minus 1, 4 minus 1 is 3. AB square is equal to 3. Taking square root on both sides, so AB is equal to square root of 3. First of all, you have to find sin theta, but we know that sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse, opposite side by hypotenuse side. Opposite side is root 3, hypotenuse side is 2. Here theta lies in the third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan and cot theta are positive, so you have to put minus sign here. Then tan theta means opposite by adjacent. Opposite side is root 3, adjacent side is 1. So theta lies in the third quadrant, so tan theta is positive, so this is positive. Then cot theta equal to 1 by tan theta, which is equal to 1 by root 3. Cosecant theta means 1 by sin theta, which is equal to 1 by sin theta is root 3 by 2. Then take reciprocal, 2 by root 3. Here theta lies in the third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan and cot theta are positive, so cosecant theta is negative. Then secant theta means 1 by cos theta, which is equal to 1 by 2, which is equal to, take reciprocal, 2. Here theta lies in the third quadrant, so you have to put minus sign. Subdivision 2, cos theta is equal to 2 by 3. Theta lies in the first quadrant. First quadrant all are positive. Cos theta means adjacent by hypotenuse. Here adjacent side is 2 and hypotenuse side is 3. Consider a right angle triangle. AC is the hypotenuse side, AB is the opposite side, BC is the adjacent side. Then we want to find AB, opposite side. So for that you have to use Pythagoras theorem. In Pythagoras theorem, AB square is equal to AC square minus BC square. AC 3, so 3 square minus BC 2 square. 3 square means 9 minus 2 square means 4. 9 minus 4, 5. AB square is equal to 5 means taking a square root on both sides. So AB is equal to root 5. Opposite side is root 5. Then secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. We know that secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta, which is equal to 1 by, here cos theta is 2 by 3. Cos theta is 2 by 3. Take reciprocal. So this becomes 3 by 2. Then sin theta. Sin theta means opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite side is root 5. Hypotenuse is 3. So root 5 by 3. Cosecant theta. Cosecant theta means 1 by sin theta, which is equal to 1 by sin theta means 1 by root 5 by 3. Take reciprocal. So you have 3 by root 5. Then tan theta. Tan theta means opposite by adjacent. Opposite side is root 5. Adjacent side is 2. So root 5 by 2. Then cot theta. Cot theta means 1 by tan theta, which is equal to 1 by root 5 by 2. Then take reciprocal. So you have 2 by root 5. Subdivision 3. Sin theta is equal to minus 2 by 3. Theta lies in the fourth quadrant. So in fourth quadrant, cos and secant are positive. Cos and secant are positive. So we know that sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse, which is equal to opposite side to hypotenuse 3. So consider a right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, AB is the opposite side, BC is the adjacent side, AC is the hypotenuse side. So 2, 3. We want to find the adjacent side BC. So for that you have to use Pythagoras theorem. In Pythagoras theorem, BC square is equal to AC square minus AB square. AC square minus AB square. AB 3 square minus 2 square, which is equal to 3 square means 9. 9 minus 2 square means 4. 9 minus 4, 5. BC square is equal to 5. Taking square root on both sides. So BC is equal to root 5. Here sin theta is equal to minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3. We want to find the other trigonometric functions. Cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is equal to 1 by sin theta. 1 by sin theta, which is equal to 1 by sin theta is 2 by 3. Take reciprocal. So 3 by 2. Here theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos and secant only positive. So you have to use negative sign, minus. Cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent side root 5. By hypotenuse is 3. Then secant theta. Secant theta means 1 by cos theta, which is equal to 1 by cos theta is root 5 by 3. Take reciprocal. So 3 by root 5. Tan theta. Tan theta means opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent, which is equal to opposite side 2. Adjacent side root 5. Here theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos and secant only positive. So tan theta becomes negative. Cot theta. Cot theta means 1 by tan theta, which is equal to 1 by 2 root 5. Take reciprocal. So root 5 by 2. Root 5 by 2. So theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos and secant only positive. So it becomes negative. Cot theta becomes negative. So minus root 5 by 2. Subdivision 4. Tan theta is equal to minus 2. Theta lies in the second quadrant. Theta lies in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, sin theta and cosecant theta are positive. In second quadrant, sin theta and cosecant theta are positive. But in the question, tan theta is equal to minus 2. But we know that tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent. Here opposite side is 2 and the adjacent side is 1. Consider a right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, AC is the hypotenuse side, AB is the opposite side, BC is the adjacent side. Use Pythagoras theorem. We want to find the hypotenuse side. For that you have to use Pythagoras theorem. In Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB square plus BC square. Here AB is 2 square plus BC is 1. So 1 square. 2 square means 4. 4 plus 1 square means 1. 4 plus 1, 5. AC square is equal to 5. Then taking a square root on both sides. So you have AC is equal to root 5. Root 5. Sin theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse, which is equal to opposite side 2 and the hypotenuse side root 5. Root 5. Here theta lies in the second quadrant, so positive. Sin theta is positive. Then cosecant theta. Cosecant theta means 1 by sin theta, which is equal to sin theta 1 by sin theta equal to 2 by root 5. Then take reciprocal root 5 by 2. Here theta lies in the second quadrant, so sin and cosecant are positive. Cos theta means adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent side 1, hypotenuse is root 5, so 1 by root 5. So theta lies in the second quadrant, so use negative sign. Then secant theta means 1 by cos theta, which is equal to 1 by cos theta. We know that 1 by root 5. Take reciprocal, which is equal to root 5. Here secant theta, so use minus sign. Cot theta means 1 by tan theta. 1 by tan theta is equal to 1 by 2. Tan theta is equal to 2. Here theta lies in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, sin and cosecant are positive, so cot theta becomes negative, so minus 1 by 2. Third sum, find the value of other 5 trigonometric functions. Subdivision 5. Secant theta is equal to 13 by 5. Theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos theta and secant theta are positive. In fourth quadrant, cos theta and secant theta are positive. Secant theta means hypotenuse by adjacent. Hypotenuse by adjacent. Secant theta means hypotenuse by adjacent, which is equal to 13 by 5. Here hypotenuse is 13, adjacent side is 5. Consider a right angle triangle and name it as ABC. This is angle theta opposite side, adjacent side, and this is hypotenuse side. Here secant theta is equal to 13 by 5. So 13 by 5. Hypotenuse side 13, adjacent side 5. In right angle triangle, use Pythagoras theorem. We know that AB square is equal to AC square minus BC square. AB square is equal to AC square minus BC square. Substitute the value. 13 square minus 5 square, which is equal to 13 square means 169 minus 5 square means 25. 169 minus 25, 144. AB square is equal to 144. Then take down the square root. So AB is equal to 1. The square root of 144 is 12. AB is equal to 12. The opposite side is 12. Then we want to find other trigonometric ratios. The other trigonometric functions are sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta. We want to find other 5 trigonometric functions. First of all, we want to find sin theta. We know that sin theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite side by hypotenuse. Here opposite side is 12 and the hypotenuse is 13. 12 by 13. Here theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos theta and secant theta are positive. Other functions are negative. So you have to use negative sign here. Then cosecant theta. Cosecant theta means we know that 1 by sin theta, which is equal to 1 by, just now we have found the values. The sin theta is 12 by 13. Then take reciprocal, 13 by 12. Here theta lies in the fourth quadrant, so cosecant theta becomes negative, minus 13 by 12. And then cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent side 5, hypotenuse 13, 5 by 13. So theta lies in fourth quadrant, so cos theta is positive. Then tan theta is opposite by adjacent. Opposite side 12, adjacent side 5. So theta lies in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos and secant only positive, so use negative sign. Then cot theta. We know that cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta, which is equal to tan theta is 12 by 15. You have to put the minus sign. 12 by 15. Then you have to take reciprocal. If you take reciprocal, then you will get 5 by 12. But theta lies in the fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, cos and secant only positive, so you have to use negative sign here. Fifth sum, find all the angles between 0 degree and 360 degree which satisfy the equation sin square theta is equal to 3 by 4. Find all the angles between 0 degree and 360 degree which satisfy the equation sin square theta is equal to 3 by 4. Consider sin square theta is equal to 3 by 4. Taking square root on both sides. So you have sin theta is equal to plus or minus root 3 by 2. Sin theta is equal to plus or minus root 3 by 2. Now you got two values, that is sin theta is equal to plus root 3 by 2 and sin theta is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Consider sin theta is equal to plus root 3 by 2. Sin theta is equal to plus root 3 by 2. Now in the graph, consider the horizontal and vertical line. Horizontal line we call it as x-axis and the vertical line we call it as y-axis. Now you got four quadrants. This is first quadrant, second quadrant, third, fourth quadrant. In first quadrant all the trigonometric functions are trigonometric ratios are positive. In second quadrant sine and cosecant theta are positive. In third quadrant tan theta and cot theta are positive. In fourth quadrant cos and secant theta are positive. Now sin theta is equal to root 3 by 2. Sin theta equal to root 3 by 2, that is there are two possibilities. Sin theta is equal to root 3 plus root 3 by 2. There are two possibilities in the quadrant. Sin theta lies, positive sin theta lies in two quadrants, that is first quadrant and second quadrant. Now we are theta is equal to 60 degree. Sin 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. Sin 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. This 60 lies in the first quadrant. Similarly, positive sin theta also lies in second quadrant. So that sin 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. We can write sin 180 minus 60. 180 minus 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. 180 minus 60, that is sin 180 minus theta. Sin 180 minus theta is sin theta. Sin 180 minus theta is sin theta. Here sin 180 minus 60 equal to root 3 by 2. 180 minus 60 means 120. Sin 120 is equal to root 3 by 2. So theta is equal to 120. Now consider the negative value. Sin theta is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Sin theta is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Now that negative sin theta lies in third and fourth quadrant. So we want to find find another two values. For that we know that sin 180 plus theta minus sin theta. Sin 180 plus theta minus sin theta. So we can write sin 180 in the place of theta. You can write 60. Sin 180 plus 60 is equal to minus root 3 by 2. So 180 plus 60 means 240. Sin 240 equal to minus root 3 by 2. So theta is equal to 240 degree. Then sin 360 minus theta. 360 minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Sin, in the place of theta you have to substitute theta. Sin 360 minus theta is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Sin 360 minus 60 means 300. Sin 300 is equal to minus root 3 by 2. Now we got four angles, that is 60 degree, 120 degree, 240 degree and 300 degree. Sixth sum, show that sin square pi by 18 plus sin square pi by 9 plus sin square 7 pi by 18 plus sin square 4 pi by 9 is equal to 2. Consider the LHS. We know that pi is equal to 180. We know that pi is equal to 180. So in the place of pi you have to substitute 180. So sin square 180 by 18. Sin square 180 by 18. Sin square 10 plus similarly sin square 180 by 9. 180 by 9. So cancel the numerator and denominator by 9 table. So you have 20. Sin square 20 plus Sine square 7 pi by 18. So in the place of pi you have to substitute 180. So 7 into 180 divided by 18. So cancel the numerator and denominator by 18 table. So you have 70. The numerator 70, sine square 70 plus similarly sine square 80. Sine square 10 degree plus just you interchange. Sine square 80 plus sine square 20 plus sine square 70. Just to interchange. And then keep the first term as it is, sine square 10 plus, in the place of sine square 80 we can write sine square 90 minus 10. 80 can be written as 90 minus 10 plus you keep it as it is, sine square 20 you keep it as it is, plus 70 can be written as 90 minus 20. So sine square 90 minus 20 is equal to sine square 20 plus here sine 90 minus theta. This is the form of sine 90 minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta, we know that cos theta. Sine 90 minus theta is cos theta. So cos square 10 plus you keep it as it is, sine square 20 plus similarly here also sine 90 minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta means cos theta. So cos square 20. Now combine these two terms. Combine two terms. Sine square 10 plus cos square 10 plus sine square 20 plus cos square 20. Now this is the form of sine square theta plus cos square theta. We know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2, which is equal to RHS.